and welcome to another Monday Morning Miscellaneous. I'll put a light on so you can see me again. Unfortunately for you, so it is about 6:10 on a Monday, and I'm on my way to work again. In dark, I have a topic, and it is half to do with the upcoming event at Gaydon, Rustival, which I'm guessing most of you already know about. If you don't, it's an event arranged, well, I suppose arranged, organised by Steph from iDriver Classic, Matt Richardson from Furious Driving, Ian and Carly from Hugnut, and someone else that Steph mentioned. I can't remember his name, but he's doing the back scenes sort of stuff, making sure it all runs correctly and things. But the idea is that it's an event that anybody can bring any car, and it's just for people that like cars, basically. And there's other bits and pieces as well, like random diagnostic people be there, and there's a stage for chats and interviews and things. So it sounds like it's going to be quite a big event and quite good. A bit like the Shedfest one was that Alex arranged, but maybe more so, maybe more more in line with the Rover community, maybe. So you buy your ticket, and this is something I didn't know about when I bought my ticket, so I did it the other day. You buy your ticket, and then you go to the Rustival website, and on there you basically like registering your car. So you're buying your ticket from the museum, so you can get in. So that's always a positive. And then you're registering on the Rustival website to get your exhibitor's pass. So you're either going to be in Vanden Plas, which is the lower level part of Gaydon, so basically the bit outside the museum, or you're going to be in Mayfair, which I'm assuming is the upper level, because Carly and Ian mentioned that there's a slight incline between Vanden Plas and Mayfair, and that's the only bit that I can think that's got a slight incline. So in effect, they've created a two-tier, like basically a slightly like a class system for exhibitors. So it's just a bit of an odd one to me, that the way that they're doing it, they're vetting every exhibitor application and seeing where you best fit. In fact, that's a good thing, actually, thinking about that. I need to arrange a Smashing Pistons meetup again. I said I was going to do one in February, and we are pretty close to it not being February anymore, so it is also, of course, Grand Prix testing week this week. And now, is that a Rover 75? Oh no, it's a Mini. Come on, Simon. How can I get them two mixed up? I think it's the rear lights look a similar shape from a distance. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's F1 testing this week from Wednesday. I've been a bit out of the loop with the car launches. I've not really paid much attention, mainly because it doesn't matter what they launch like. They've always changed loads of bits before, well, sometimes before testing. In fact, quite often before testing, but definitely before first race. Although it is quite close to testing this time, so maybe they won't be able to do that. But yeah, it's never as dynamic as you expect it to be. Oh, here's our new car, and everybody goes, oh, isn't that nice? And then you see it on track, completely different. Well, within reason. there was that Andretti thing, weren't there, that he got refused his entry for who were missus for 2025, which again I think's a bit pants. I don't like the whole closed room, closed door. Bloody hell! I don't like the whole sort of boardroom behind closed doors affairs that the FIA seem to. Was it FIA or FOM? I can't even remember which one refused him now. One of them said it'd be fine. I think it's one with the technical regulations and that bit and that malarkey. Said it'd be fine. There are a valid team to join. And then the other ones, which are the ones that look after the like the money side of it and stuff. I think they're the ones that said, "Oh no, it's not valid." It's like, I know everybody always looks at these things with rose-tinted spectacles, but yeah, it always feels to me that F1 in the past had a lot more freedom. Well, I'll say a lot more, maybe not a lot more, but had more freedom regarding how you designed the cars, what stuff you could put into the cars. Nowadays, everything just seems to be tied down regulation-wise, and if somebody does come up with an interesting concept, it's so often it's just like, oh, we'll ban that. Not any thought of like, well, that's an innovative way of doing something. Like, let's other people have a go at it. Like, everybody's going to expect me to say that time that Braun and Williams and one of the other ones, I can't remember what it were, had a double diffuser. No, not that time. Not that time at all. The time that I think it was Renault had a mass damper system, which got banned because they classed it as a movable aerodynamic device, which is balls because it's inside the car, so it can't be a movable aerodynamic device. It's just nonsense. It just seems they're always trying to find a way to stop people using things rather than encouraging people to come up with different ways of doing stuff. And that is something I don't like about F1. Which could be another section. What do you like and what do you not like about Formula One? And who is your favouriteest team or driver? I mean, I suppose I should tackle what seems to be the most exciting news according to Sky F1, because Sky F1, no matter how impartial they're supposed to come across as, just seem to be massive Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton fans for some reason. It's like, oh, he's British, we'll back him. Oh yeah, that's fine, but it's not. I don't. Is it just me, or is just that driver comes from the same country as you not really a valid reason for you them being your favourite driver? To be honest. But anyway, I digress. Yes, Lewis Hamilton's moved to Ferrari. Bit of an odd one. To be perfectly honest, I expected him to announce his retirement rather than move to Ferrari. The reason being, are you indicating, or are you just flashing your lights? For fuck's sake. Come on then, tractor man. Oh my god, you are rubbish. There's a tractor pulling a big trailer with a JCB on back of it. And he's all over the place. He didn't know where he's supposed to be going. What a dilbert. And he's taking up like 2 lanes as well. Come on. yeah, I expected him to announce his retirement more than the move to Ferrari, because he's always said, well, he said it about McLaren, that he was going to end his career at McLaren, and then he moved to Mercedes. Moving to Mercedes, I appreciated that move too, because he was moving to a new team that weren't doing that well. So I appreciated that. Move to Ferrari, and to have Charles Leclerc as a teammate. I'm not entirely certain whether he's made a good decision or a bad decision there, because it's not like Ferrari have had a bad car, but they don't seem to have organised themselves very well to be able to win races. And having Charles Leclerc as your teammate, is younger than Hamilton. Is, I believe. I mean, well, time will tell when they're in the same car, but I believe he's as quick as Hamilton. So yeah, I'm not entirely certain that it's a good move career or winning wise, should I say, for Lewis there. Maybe it's a good move money wise. Maybe Mercedes were playing the, well, it's not like you're winning races, Lewis, and like George is doing pretty well compared to yourself. So yeah, maybe it's a money thing, or just a change of scenery. But yeah, I'm not convinced it's going to be a good move for his career. But we shall see. The amount of things you see people do while in the morning, they seem to be worse drivers in the morning than any other time of day. Like there's a lane there that splits into two, but the both of them you can turn right in. So that guy's just drifted from the right-hand lane to the left-hand lane while indicating right. Fucking take up too much room then. Jesus. Morning grump. Drivers in morning are terrible. Well, there you go. Thank you for watching again another Monday Morning Miscellaneous, and I hope your Monday ends up being at least as productive, if not far more interesting than what mine's probably going to turn out like. So take care. Bye.